What an incredible sequence of jumps she's produced there. And Jess, after, as we've said, such a tumultuous 12 months.
She's had such a fantastic career so far, though, but to be able to produce a series like she has at the European Championships and take a silver medal after that horrific Achilles injury was so impressive.
And as Greg said there, it's so tight at the top of the table now because Italy got that gold. So we really need these women to bring it home. Andrew Cotter and Colin Jackson.
Yes, it's going to be tough because the Netherlands have made two changes that we expected to see, and two great athletes coming in. One of them in particular, one of the greatest of modern European athletics. The final of the women's 4x400 metres relay, the penultimate event on the track. Great Britain and Northern Ireland go here, but there we are. Femke Bol, Femke Broeders-Bol comes in, Lieke Klaver comes in, bronze in the individual. Broeders-Bol 2 nights after taking that bronze medal in the women's 800 metres. Let's meet all the finalists. France go on the outside. And again, there are changes from the qualifying through to the final. I think every quartet has changed. France bring in Jemima Joseph on the second leg. Isabel Black, and Roger Black's daughter, leads them out. And then Lasser Maraval on the anchor leg. Now, Italy, Eloisa Cuero comes in, who is 6th in the 800 metres. She'll run the anchor leg, so it's Bonora, Polinari, Cirillo, Mangioni rather, and Cuero. Now, the Netherlands, I mean, they're going to be about 3 or 4 seconds quicker than they were in the qualifying because Lieke Klaver comes in, because Femke Bol comes in. Van der Schoot will lead them out, and then Saalberg. Spain with Sevilla, Prieto, Arroyo and Hervas. So no Amber Anning, who had to pull out just before the individual final because of her hamstring issues, and they've shuffled things around. So Yemi Mary John comes in, then it's Lena Nielsen, Nicole Yeargin and Emily Newnham, silver medalist in the 400 hurdles, will be on the anchor leg. Very, very interesting quartet for Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Germany, not a tremendous German quartet. Luna Bredau comes in on the third leg. Belgium with Pauline Koschkut, Elena Ponet, Camille Laus, and then Ilana Hansens on the anchor leg. And Poland, the big news is that no Natalia Bukowiecka, who's silver medalist in the individual. So it's Anna Grich, it's Kinga Gacka, Izabela Smolinska and Anastasia Kusz. So Great Britain and Northern Ireland were the quickest qualifiers. However, the Netherlands, as I said, I think they may go 3 seconds or so quicker than their 3:25 because they have Lieke Klaver, because they have Femke Bol. So it'll be Van der Schoot leading them out, then Klaver, then Saalberg, then Broeders-Bol. For Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Yemi Mary John on the lead-out leg, then Lena Nielsen, who made the final in the hurdles, finished 6th there, then Nicole Yeargin, and then Emily Newnham on the anchor leg. Might come down to a great tussle between Newnham and Broeders-Bol.
Set.
But still, before the roar for the final of the women's 4x400 metres relay, Great Britain and Northern Ireland have only won this title twice. Way back 1969 in Athens, the first running of the event, and then 10 years ago in Amsterdam. The Netherlands are the defending champions. In fact, they've won the last 2 European titles. It's Myrte van der Schoot in the bright orange on the outside. For Great Britain and Northern Ireland, it's Yemi Mary John with a big gap out to Spain. So Yemi Mary John has left a little bit to do here in the closing stages of this first 400 metres. Strong run so far from Myrte van der Schoot and from Isabel Black on the outside for France.
Koschkut also going well for Belgium, has made it a big stagger. He'll unwind a little bit more now. 1 or 2 of them have gone a little bit quick through that first 300. Yemi Mary John staying strong. Hand over to Lena Nielsen, who ran a brilliant leg, but the Dutch are in the lead, and I think we put this order to try and be in much more in contention with them, and we're not at this point. Lieke Klaver out in front. Lena Nielsen's run a good bend there. We'll try and get into second place, and then she's going to find that the French, the Belgians, and indeed the Italians and the Spanish, they're all there right on the shoulder, but the Dutch are already gone. And Lieke Klaver will be strong. She's in super form at the minute. Lena ran great in the heats, but she's going to have to hold up a lot of heat and pressure in the home straight here.
No, and Lena Nielsen experienced enough to know that in the relays you do not see that runner out in front of you and say, right, I've got to chase them down early, because otherwise you're just going to burn too much energy. And in fact, Lieke Klaver is going away. This is a wonderful run from the Dutch athlete. They have got Femke Bol in the anchor leg. It'll be Eveline Saalberg taking it for the Netherlands now. So Great Britain and Northern Ireland with Nicole Yeargin taking it in second place. Big gap to the Netherlands, and it's Italy there, and it's Belgium there, France, Spain. And this is a huge lead for the Netherlands. And even though Great Britain and Northern Ireland were the quickest qualifiers, I think we knew this was how it's going to play out in the final. The Netherlands going for 3 in a row.
It's going to be really interesting on the last leg, because Italy have got an 800-metre runner, Great Britain have got a 400-metre hurdler, the French have got an out-and-out a hurdler who's a very good 400-metre runner as well, and the Belgians have got a 400-metre runner on the last leg. So that's a scrap that's going to have to be for silver and bronze, and Nicole Yeargin's doing a good job here of giving Eveline Saalberg a chance. She's going to be up against Bol. Bol's going to be out in front, but Britain at least have moved ahead of the others here.
Oh, Saalberg toiling towards Femke Bol there, and Eveline Saalberg now. Can Eveline Saalberg do something special here now? Chris Akabusi finishing strongly for the men's 4x400 in the past. The hurdler, he was inspired in the relays. I wonder if Eveline Saalberg can be equally inspired. Now, she doesn't like this. I don't want to see her go past Femke Bol here. You want to see her sit on the shoulder. She can finish so strongly, Eveline Saalberg. Not hugely experienced in relays. Femke Bol sits there on the curve. She will surely not give it up. Eveline Saalberg trying to work her way around the outside. Working hard here, long way clear of the rest. Has she given too much too early? Eveline Saalberg, Femke Bol looks so easy. So experienced, Femke Bol. The 800-metre runner now, with all those 400-metre races, those hurdles in her legs, and she'll come away to take the title. It's Femke Broeders-Bol for the Netherlands, for 3 European titles in a row, takes it. Great Britain and Northern Ireland the silver, and then coming through to take the bronze. I think it was Italy taking the bronze with Coiro, the 800-metre runner. Well, it was closer than I thought it would be on that final leg. Wonderful run by Eveline Saalberg, but Femke Bol simply too strong, simply too experienced. Great run by Lieke Klaver in there, and the Netherlands have done it again. 3 European titles in a row. I said they'd come down by about 3 or 4 seconds, and they've done exactly that. 3:21.10 to take it.
Yeah, you can imagine lots of the British fans had their heart in their mouth after the first leg, because there was going to be a lot of traffic happening around, but our women, they stayed strong, they stayed committed, and they really thought about what they could do. The times, Andrew, do you want to read them out?
Well, I mean, off the start, I mean, Yemi Mary John is 52, but that's off out of the blocks. Eveline Saalberg 49.8 on that ankle leg. Lena Nielsen's run a 49.9, Yeargin 50 flat. So, you know, these are good times. It's interesting watching Eveline Saalberg, because in the hurdles, her event, she finishes so strongly, but she got herself up alongside Femke Bol early on.
And I think lots of people were potentially thinking, is she gone too soon? Is it going to be something she's going to pay for? Ultimately, but no, as a 400-metre hurdler, you know she's got the strength, she knows she's got the endurance, and why not attack Femke Bol? Because remember, Bol has been spending more time with her endurance work and not necessarily her sprinting. So with that in mind, you've got to take it to her. You've got to put out that challenge and test her, and that's exactly what Saalberg did. And for me, that was a wise decision, because she's comfortable and confident in her abilities.
So silver medal for Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and all the smiles and celebrations for that. Italy take the bronze, but the gold medal goes to the Netherlands.
Oh my goodness, the Netherlands, through Femke Bol and won the gold medal in the women's 4x400-meter relay at the Birmingham 2026 European Athletics Championships, securing their 3rd successive European title. Absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel Epic All Sport News, your #1 YouTube channel on all track and field events. They did it again. Netherlands Femke Bol anchors Netherlands to epic 4x400-meter gold in Birmingham. The Dutch dominance continues. What an incredible moment. The Netherlands women's 4x400-meter relay team took the track by storm at the Birmingham 2026 European Athletics Championships to claim their 3rd consecutive European title. Rend off by a powerful opening leg from Myrte van der Score. The Dutch team established an lead. Lieke Klaver then blew the competition away with a blistering 49.5 sprint on the second leg. European athletics, despite a fierce comeback attempt from Great Britain's Nicole on the third leg, Eveline Saalberg held strong to hand over the baton for the final lap. European athletics. Oh my goodness, unbelievable, unstoppable anchor Femke Bol, fresh off winning an individual 800-meter bronze medal earlier in the meet, brought it home with a spectacular 49.50 final sprint to cross the finish line in a stunning 3-minute 21.10 seconds. European athletics Olympics. Great Britain securing a hard-fought silver medal in front of an ecstatic home crowd at Alexander Stadium Olympic. What an incredible performance from the Netherlands quartet. Yes, thank you so much for your time. Kindly like the video, share the video widely, comment, tell me where you are watching this video from, and this, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, this is your moment. Kindly subscribe to this amazing channel, and God will bless you.